2021 has shown very clearly in both climate impacts and warnings from science that we must step up to cut greenhouse gas emissions at COP26 and beyond to avoid a climate catastrophe. But we need to be clear, even if we turned off the tap of greenhouse gas emissions today, the impacts of climate change would be with us for decades to come. We also need to adapt to climate change impacts that are already here and are growing stronger. With this 6th edition of the UNEP Adaptation Gap Report, what it shows is that the message still doesn't seem to be taken on board by everyone. Because implementation of adaptation action, yes, it has grown, and we salute that. And yes, adaptation is increasingly being embedded in policy and planning across the world. But the money to back such action is still not flowing at the levels required. Estimated adaptation costs in developing countries are 5 to 10 times greater than the current public adaptation finance flows. The evidence indicates that this gap is widening, in part due to a growing understanding of just how much adaptation will cost. The COVID-19 pandemic hasn't helped. The higher cost of servicing debt, combined with decreased government revenues, is likely to reduce government spending on adaptation, particularly in developing countries. The recovery from the pandemic could, however, help, but stimulus packages so far have not backed adaptation measures to any serious level. It is clear that we're not doing enough on adaptation to support and to protect not just the most vulnerable communities and countries, but also those, frankly, in wealthy countries who are increasingly finding themselves under the gathering storm. We need more finance, public and private, including through remaining efforts to help economies recover from COVID-19. We need more solidarity, we need it faster, and we need stronger implementation. We need to turn the growth in policy and planning into action, and we need to do it now. Thank you.